One thing that really sounds good right now is some peach sorbet, and you guys know that for the month of July on Frugal Family Food, we are sharing with you guys a treat a day for the whole month. And so I'm going to show you how to put this together. It's really simple. You just need a few ingredients, and right now peaches are in season, and so you can get them at a really great price. So let's make some peach sorbet. Here's what you need. To make this delicious peach sorbet, you need peaches, obviously. You need some lemon juice, some sugar. I also used a little bit of water. You'll also need a pinch of salt. So first I'm taking the peaches, and you want to peel them. And then you'll want to cut them off of the pit. You're going to take all of the flesh and drop it into your food processor. You can even use a blender. As far as quantity, I used one large peach per family member plus one more. I didn't want to make a huge batch, I just wanted to make enough for that night. To the peaches, you're going to sprinkle in just a little bit of salt, and then you're going to add your sugar to taste. I ended up using about a half a cup of sugar, and honestly, it really didn't need that much. I probably could have used half the amount and it would have been just fine. So it really depends on how sweet you like yours. I start the food processor, and then you'll see that I start adding in just a little bit of water. You don't really have to. I guess it depends on how juicy your peaches are, but my food processor needed a little bit of help. So I just add a couple of tablespoons of water to it. And then you'll also see here in a little bit, I add the lemon juice. So after you get your peaches and your water and your sugar and your lemon juice pureed, you're going to strain your peaches through a mesh strainer. You're going to get the pulp out so that way you have a very smooth consistency. Once you're finished, you're going to take your puree and you're going to pour it into a shallow dish. You can do it in a bread loaf pan. I'm just using a glass casserole dish. That beauty is going to get wrapped in plastic wrap and put into the freezer. Remember the pulp in the strainer? Yeah, we've got plans for that later this week, so hang on to it. You're going to take it and put it into an ice tray, put it in the freezer, and then later on this week, you're going to see what we'll do with it. After about 3 hours, you're going to take your sorbet out of the freezer, uncover it, and use a fork to rake through it. Doing this is going to help give you a more smooth consistency when it's all finished. So you're just going to take your fork, like I said, rake it through, and when you've completely done that, you're going to cover it back up and put it back in the freezer. So this is what it looked like after sitting in the freezer for another 3 hours. And this is where it really gets good, you guys. You're going to take it out and you're going to break it up into chunks and put it into a food processor just to help make it smooth. But something that I learned is that the longer it sits out on the counter, the smoother it gets. So you can really skip this step if you want to. But we wanted to eat it right away, so I just went ahead and put it in the food processor. Okay, so I just did this in my little mini chopper just to kind of make it smooth. Look at that. It is like so awesome. Okay, so let's dish this up. Just kind of wanted to show it almost looks like pumpkin puree. But I'm going to put it down here and give it to a family member because I already tasted it and it's good.
You like peach? It's peaches. Are you going to lay down for it? Are you laying down?
Aww, we'll have to let him try it.
I want some. Give me some.
Alright, well first you taste it and then tell the good folks what your thoughts are.
Alright.
And be honest.
If you like peach flavor, if you like peaches, you're gonna like this because it's cold
Very peachy.
It's not too cold. I mean, it's not like brain freeze cold, but yeah. It's too cold for you.
Oh, look. Wait.
It's too cold for you.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now this is like if it's a real hot day and you need to come in and cool off with a nice cold treat, I would highly recommend this, especially if you like peaches. This would be good with strawberries too. Give me high five. High five. High five. High five. Yeah, high five.
I got to give you 2 high fives.
All right, come here. Y'all are gonna fight over it though. I don't want that. There you go, Bo.
All right, what you think? Tell the folks at home.
Is it good?
Oh, oh, she caught that. Is it good, Georgia? Is that for me or for her?
Gosh, Bo. All right, the rest is for me.
All right, so it's dog approved too. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope that you give this recipe a try. Like I said at the beginning of the video, right now peaches are on sale because they're in season. So be sure to check your local supermarket for those good deals. Also, don't forget to check your local farmer. Don't forget to check our website, frugalfamilyfood.com, where you can pin this recipe. You can also print it if you need it. And just keep checking in with us every day because we are posting a new recipe every day this month. So until next time.